10 strangest sea creatures ever found. Before you jump into the sea again, watch this video to see the 10 strangest sea creatures ever found. These extremely strange sea creatures will amaze you. 10. Ribbon eel larva. It may look like a piece of plastic in the ocean, but it isn't plastic. Nor is it an ocean ghost or an alien. If you look closely, the thing has a head with a mouth and eyes. This transparent animal is the larva of a ribbon eel. Its scientific name is the Rhinomorena quaesita. The reason why it is transparent is that its body is compacted. Its organs and muscles have been greatly reduced. The larva also has a simple tubular gut, which is the line you see in the middle. Its glassy body is filled with clear gel. The gel contains glycosaminoglycan compounds that will be converted into adult tissue during metamorphosis. These compounds also contain energy, which allows the eel to move forward despite having little muscle mass. Barry Haythorne and Rob Rutgers filmed this specimen while scuba diving in Bali. An adult ribbon eel looks completely different and resembles a mythical Chinese dragon with a long, thin body and high dorsal fins. It is easily recognized by its enlarged anterior nostrils and bright colors. 9. Strange blob. This strange thing was also found in the ocean. It doesn't resemble anything recognizable from this world, and yet it is. This strange blob was found in the waters of Oslofjorden in Norway. The bizarre ball, which was floating in the darkness of the fjord, was discovered by Captain Nils Badnes and diver Ronald Rasch with the research vessel Rev Ocean. The blob turned out to be an egg sac from a giant squid with 10 tentacles. We don't know exactly how the squid makes the egg sac, but it's very interesting. The ball consists of a large quantity of mucus, sometimes meters in diameter, containing tens of thousands of eggs. One suspects that the female lays a smaller version, which then expands when it comes into contact with water. Different squids seem to produce different egg masses. For example, the egg mass of the diamondback squid, also known as Thysanoteuthis rhombus, looks like a long tube of mucus with strings of eggs around it. People rarely see these egg masses because they are laid at great depths. Afterwards, they sink deeper and deeper. The baby cuttlefish will hatch at a depth of about 150 meters. 8. Deep-sea lizardfish. To observe this strange creature, you need to dive deep. Its scientific name is Bathysaurus ferox. In Greek, bathos and sauros means lizard of the deep. The deep-sea lizardfish occurs at depths of between 600 and 3,500 meters. No sunlight penetrates into these depths. This ensures that the Bathysaurus ferox has completely adapted to life in the dark. They can grow to be about 38 to 58 centimeters long, but the largest recorded deep-sea lizardfish was 84 centimeters long and weighed 6.8 pounds. The most distinctive feature of the deep-sea lizardfish is its distinctive teeth that grow outside of its mouth. This predator waits on the sea floor for its prey to pass by. Since there is little food to be found at such depths, it grabs whatever it can. When it comes to mating, the deep-sea lizardfish isn't picky. However, it produces both male and female reproductive cells, allowing it to mate with any other fish of its species. Thus, it doesn't have to wait for a fish of the opposite sex to swim by in order to mate. 7. Giant deep-sea jellyfish. The scientific name of this giant deep-sea jellyfish is Stygiomedusa gigantea. This jellyfish is thought to be the largest predator among the invertebrates in the deep sea. This specimen has very long tentacles that can easily reach 10 meters in length. They are attached to a giant bell that can reach 1 meter in diameter. Only limited information is known about this giant jellyfish. With only 115 sightings in the last 110 years, it is a rarely seen jellyfish, but assumed to be common throughout the world. Scientists have observed and filmed Stygiomedusa gigantea off the Pacific coast of the United States and by remotely operated underwater vehicles off the coast of Japan and in the Gulf of Mexico. Remarkably, the tentacles aren't covered with spines like other jellyfish, but they look like wide pieces of ribbon. Scientists therefore still don't know how these tentacles are used to hold onto prey. It could be that the giant jellyfish simply wraps its prey in its tentacles and then eats it. 6. Strange sea creature. When you see this sea creature for the first time, you might wonder what it is. It is a squid worm. Could it be a hybrid species from a squid and a worm? No, the Teutherodrilla same, which is its scientific name, is a bristle worm with appendages on its body that looks like a squid, hence the name squid worm. Although it doesn't look like ground worms or leeches at all, it belongs to the same group. except that the squidworm has a pair of tentacles protruding from its head. The tentacles are elastic, extendable, and can become larger than the body of the worm. It is a small animal that grows to 9 centimeters long and 1 centimeter wide. It uses 2 of its 10 tentacles to feed, while the others are used for breathing and poking around. Its peculiar appearance, which looks very alien, has to do with its habitat, located in the deep sea between 2,039 and 2,912 meters. 5. Barrel eyes. Another sea creature that discards all our previous knowledge of fish is the barrel eyes, also known as spookfish. It is obvious why it is called a spookfish. This fish has a transparent head, and you can see those 2 green round balls. Those are the eyes of the fish. With these, he can see the silhouettes of his prey above him. The 2 black dots on the head, which at first seem to be the eyes, are the nostrils of the fish. It is also an animal that lives in the depths of the sea, between 400 and 2,500 meters, and has fully adapted to the scarce light. Its strange eyes and transparent skull are proof of that. The transparent skull is for better vision. It probably allows the eyes to capture even more incoming light and protects its sensitive eyes from the stinging cells of the siphonophore. The barrel eyes are said to steal food from this organism. 4. Brittle stars. If you see this creature moving along the bottom of the ocean, you shouldn't touch it. While it may look like a pile of branches, this creature is a living organism from the group of brittle stars. These creatures are characterized by their multiple branched arms and also live in the deep sea. They can live for a very long time in the wild, up to 35 years, and can reach a weight of 5 kilograms. Like other echinoderms, brittle stars lack blood and use their water vascular system for gas exchange. Although they are related to starfish, they don't have suction cups on their arms. However, their arms are very flexible, allowing them to crawl quickly and easily along the seabed. Each arm has small hooks to grab its prey. The branches then curl up to the brittle star's mouth, and its comb-like mouth is used to scratch off the prey. They live on plankton and will cling to something solid like a rock. They then spread their arms out to catch food. 4. Sloan's viperfish. Sloan's viperfish are unscaled fish with distinctive, long, transparent fangs and hinged mandibles. Their size varies between species, but they usually grow to around 30 centimeters in length. With their huge teeth that help them grasp prey, viperfish are amongst the ocean's most ferocious predators. Humans don't often see them because they live in the deep sea. These viperfish are suspected of swimming at high speeds towards the victims and quickly impaling them with their teeth. Their teeth are so big that they don't fit in their mouths. As you can see, the teeth actually curve towards the eyes. The Sloan's viperfish is usually found at depths of 200 to 1,000 meters in tropical and temperate waters around the world. At these depths, the water temperature is usually in the region of 4 to 5 degrees Celsius. 2. Bloody belly comb jelly. Another strange creature you may encounter in the deep sea is the bloody belly comb jelly. The scientific name of this comb jelly is Lampoctius cruentiventer. As you can see, this species has a very unusual appearance. It has a deep red color and looks just like a red fireball with luminescent rows on its body. These jellyfish can grow up to 16 centimeters long and 10 centimeters wide. You can find them at depths between 300 and 1,012 meters below the water surface. The color of the Lampoctius varies from transparent to amber to deep red. However, the belly of the jellyfish is always blood red to hide the glowing prey it eats. Although we now see a deep red color, it is barely visible in the deep sea's darkness. Here, many animals use this color to camouflage themselves from predators. These jellyfish are also known for not stinging like most jellyfish. 1. Remarkable fish. Not only in the sea, but also in fresh water, you can encounter creatures that make you wonder if they are creatures from Earth. Take this creepy-looking fish for example. It was caught in a river in Colombia in South America. It surprised the fisherman himself because he had never seen such a strange fish before in his life. The fish he is holding isn't from outer space, but simply a lyre-tailed pleco, also known as Acanthicus hystrix. It has a strange name, but in fact it is simply a species of Loricariidae. Most of these species are native to the Amazon, Tocantins, Araguaia, and Orinoco basins in South America. You can find them at different depths in rivers with a rocky bottom or a bottom of rocks and gravel. The most characteristic features are their mouths and the bone-like plates that cover their body. The Loricariidae that this fisherman is holding is rare though, as they are usually darker in color, brown or black. This fish appears to be an albino variant. They can grow up to 1 meter long and are very aggressive. Therefore, you should not put them in an aquarium tank with other fish as they are likely to attack and kill them. The spines on these fish are very pointed and can hurt quite badly if you get stung, so be warned. Which of these sea creatures surprised you the most? I found the barrel-eye fish the most bizarre. There will be a new video for you tomorrow, so please come back to see that one too.